Welcome back to our video number 4, I think so. Yeah. So earlier we were discussing about the consequences, description of the consequence, basing on the risk assessment matrix that we have now. Just to add up, there are some risk assessments that use qualitative. This is qualitative. If you could see it, it's wordings, it's words. All right. Now, there are also what we have here is quantitative. I prefer to use quantitative because it's with numbers. Okay, it's easier to use for me. And as our company Como as well uses quantitative risk matrix. Moving on, likelihood and description. Okay, likelihood or say the probability. Now, when we say very unlikely, 1 in a million chance that an incident or accident may occur. Okay, it's very remote. Unlikely, it means that there's a 100,000 chance that a hazardous event will happen. Okay, and basically fairly likely, there's 1 in 10,000 chance that the event or hazardous event will happen. And when we say likely, there is a 1 in 1,000, and very likely there is 1 in 100 chance that the risk will happen. And I don't know what am I writing here. Okay, now let's go back. Let's move on and then let's go back later on. Okay, we have defined already inherent risk and residual risk. Let me just this in bold. Okay. All right. Now, these are the assessed risk level, the description of risk level, and the actions. Okay. For example, you have a T-boy. Sorry for I don't know what's the better word that I could use for T-boy. The one who's in the pantry serving tea. Okay, you have him, and you sent him to do a repair on your electrical panel board. Okay, so what are the chances that we could have an accident? Is it very unlikely? Remember, he's not trained, he does not have any experience, and you just sent him there. There's no supervision. Say in our normal operation, yeah, they have safety shoes, but a T-boy is does not go around with safety gloves or with hard hat or with safety goggles, right? And he does not know the equipments. Okay, so you send him there since he's afraid of you. He will do the job. Okay, you told him to let's use an older version like a fuse. Okay, can you remove the fuse in the panel board? Okay. Do you think how likely will he um, will he meet an accident? Fairly? Oh, I don't think so. All right, I would go with very likely. Okay, because why? Why very likely? He is not trained. He does not have the experience. He does not have supervision. He does not have adequate personal protective equipment. He does not have training how to use tools. Okay, he might don't, he might not know what are the tools that he would bring, so he might not have the proper tools to do the job, to get the work done. Okay. Now, okay, since we are managing buildings, so basically panel boards inside the buildings, what do you think would happen? He has a screwdriver, he sticks it on that one without knowing the lotto procedure, or without taking consideration if he needs permit to do that. So, right? So basically, it's very likely to happen. Now, if that happens, what do you think would be the severity or the consequence? Remember, it's an electrical board. Would it just be moderate? Okay. Will it just be moderate, or will it be major, or will it be catastrophic? Okay. So basically, when we say, I in my own assessment, it would be catastrophic. Why? Let's go down. Extreme health risk potential for death in community in multiple fatalities. Why? Why? Because a lot of things might happen, and once you get electrocuted, it could cause fire. Now, if there would be fire in the building, we don't know if the building has sufficient um, fire extinguishers around. We don't know if there are the smoke um, detectors are working, or there is a sprinkler system in the building, or let's say there is, so the alarm goes up. Now, basically, people will rush down the stairs, or some might not know where to go. Okay, in case of fire, there might be multiple casualties. Now, if the building has a fire suppression system, then it could be only the guy. If the building is using the new GFCI systems, um, you know, better systems, then basically we could contain the incident or the accident to the single person. So it could be major or catastrophic. Let's say let's go with the possibility of having a catastrophic outcome. Okay, so basically, very likely, which is 5, multiplied by catastrophic, which is 5, equals 25. Remember, likelihood and consequence, likelihood multiplied by consequence is the level of risk. Okay, so basically, it's 25, and it's unacceptable. It goes in the red. This is where this table gets into function. We'll continue later on. Thank you for clicking this or listening.